Dashboard glow on your young, sharp face. Boots on the mat, think you like this pace. Motel keys swinging on my old key ring. You say this highway feels like everything. Paper map folded in the console tray. Names crossed out where I don't go today. You ask me softly, eyes on the center line. How do you know when it's your last bad drive? I tell you, boy, there's a mile marker code. Every number's got a debt somebody's still low. Don't mistake this freedom for a straight, clean road. You either ride the rules or get rode by the low. Gas pump humming at an all-night stop. Neon half dead over a chrome countertop. You stir cold coffee in a chip white cup. So you could vanish if you just gave this up. I see my face in the glass by the pie machine. Lines on my skin like lines on the screen. I tap the window where the highway bends. Say you outrun job, but you don't outrun ends. Because, kid, there's a mile marker code. Every favor is a weight in somebody's load. You think you're just riding, but you're signing in blood on a dotted line that's drawn in dust and mud. Duffel bag resting by your restless feet. Inside just closed, but I've carried worse heat. Saw a man once break when the call came late. One wrong word and they rewrote his fate. I never talked, never pointed, never played for air. Kept my back straight when the room turned bare. That's why I'm still breathing on this side of night. But every spared soul still costs me life. You say you ain't scared, you were born for the dark. But I see that tremor hiding under your spark. There's a reason I'm steering for an exit sign, not another back room where we redraw the line. I won't beg you to jump or to ride this out. I just ain't raising another man of doubt. If you learn one thing from these hard miles with me, let it be choosing which ghost you'll let ride free. hear me clear as a mile marker code. Every choice you make is another load. You can take this wheel and go deeper in the game, or step off here and keep a simpler name. Either way, boy, when you look back down this road, you'll remember the night you were told the code. Motel lamp buzzing over linen. I've seen too many nights. Plastic key tag on the table, room number and faded white. Suitcase leaning by the doorway, zipper mouth still open wide. Boot prints in the thin gray carpet trace a man who doesn't hide. Cheap pen bleeding on the paper, every word a measured route. Every sentence tastes like gravel, grinding underneath the doubt. I write your name like it's a warning, not a promise I can keep. Fold the page, believe it waiting, just to watch the letters breathe. I remember how the windshield framed your face that first long drive. City shrinking in the mirror while the miles kept me alive. There were numbers in my pocket, there were favors on my phone, little kingdoms in the alleys that I walked like they were home. You asked nothing, just sat quiet, hands around a paper cup, like you knew that every mile would turn the danger further up. I don't write the word forever, never said it never will, but I held your eyes in red lights like a man who meant to steal. Men like me don't die dramatic, we just fade into the black, trading names for longer highways, losing things we can't get back. Every out-ramp is a question, do you vanish, do you stay? Every to closing time. You can circle every road you think might bring me back, but I'll be that no-name exit off your map. Diner doorbell barely jingles, chrome and tile and coffee steam. Truckers staring at their saucers like they're stuck inside a dream. I take a corner booth that faces both the counter and the glass. Watch a humming station sign throw numbers on the passing gas. Letter folded in my jacket, edges damp with midnight sweat. I could drop it in a mailbox, let the ink become a debt. But the cleanest thing I've done yet is a thing you'll never see. Turn the key and keep on rolling, leave the ghost instead of me. If you ever hear a low song on a worn-out radio, talking exits, talking strangers, talking miles you'll never know, you might catch a bit of gravel in the way that singer speaks. That's the way I keep you with me when the distance sometimes leaks. I don't give you broken vows or drag you through my faded tracks. I just carry you in silence where the white lines never ask. So I'm that no-name exit off your map, where the quiet holds the deals, the daylight lacks. When the world is busy counting who came home, I'm the lane that only leads to going on alone. If you ever feel me near you when the dashboard lights go black, remember that no-name exit off your map.
Two-lane blacktop under wheels, dashboard glow on my hands, gas pump ticking out a rhythm only empty miles understand. Taste a coffee lid and a crumpled map on the seat beside my thigh. Motel numbers in my own book that I never circled twice. Rearview mirror holds a loom key, a place I left behind. Little tag with faded letters, swinging easy with the lines. I've been closing quiet chapters in the towns off every sign, paying debts in folded paper, staying 2 turns out of sight. You were barefoot in a small house, back porch facing nameless fields. Hung my jacket on your chair like I was laying down my shield. You kept a ledger on the fridge, milk and bread and simple things. Said you could trade your midnight calls for whatever daylight brings. I had numbers in my pocket that would never fit that wall. Men who knew the way I moved and how to find me when they called. So I left before the morning, took my boots from by your door, left the room key on your table, took the twin and nothing more. Distance is a language that the ones like me must speak. Every mile I put between us keeps your name outside the heat. I don't ask for clean forgiveness, I just keep the ledger lean. Drive like every painted marker wipes your story from the scene. I keep your room key on my rear view, swinging when the highway bends. I'm the outlaw that this night still owes, paying slow and quiet ends. I don't call you for directions, I don't write you what I've done, but you ride inside this mirror every mile I choose to run. If the road ever runs me back to where your porch light used to be, you'll know I walked the long way with that rear view room key. Diner lights at midnight, chrome and tile and humming vents. Vending machine in the corner, buzzing like it pays the rent. I stir sugar into bad coffee, watch a stranger count his change. He don't know the weight I'm carrying or the circles I arrange. Motel door with peeling numbers, bolt that sticks before it slides. Suitcase parked beside the dresser, shirt and pistol both inside. I set my boots against the wall, lay my back on squeaking springs. Let the ceiling fan draw patterns out of everything I've seen. If you're waking in that small house, hands wrapped around a simple cup, maybe you still check the driveway when a lone car pulls up. You won't find me at your table, I won't cross that wooden floor. I keep you on this mirror so they don't find you at your door. I made my bed along this highway with the things I've had to be, but I swore I kept you outside every page that carries me. I keep your room key on my rear view, swinging in the dashboard light. I'm a shadow on these mile signs, but I still drive like I'm upright. I don't ask you for a future, I just guard what you can't see. Burn through exits like they're matches, keep the flames away from you and me. If the day ever forgives me and this road sets my hands free, I might lay that key back down where your porch light used to be. Last train out of this station, only 2 doors still unlocked. Vending machine humming softly, while the schedule board half talks. Suitcase by my leather boots, one-way ticket in my hand, name printed in small black letters, like a deal I understand. I build numbers in back offices with
the daylight never goes. Sign my share of quiet papers while the city took its dose. I'm leaving with my name still mine. Not a story that they twist when I'm not breathing down the line. Yeah, I'm rolling from this hungry spine. Let the city keep its corners. I'll keep what's left of my design. Carriage walls are painted old, corners chipped from years of weight. Overhead the hallway lights, blinking patterns that can't wait. Window holds my faded face, laid over warehouses and wide. Every deal, each parking lot, every silent little fire. I fed engines in the shadows, kept the ledgers sharp and cold. But the city started speaking like it wanted what I owe. I'm leaving with my name still mine. Not a rumor in a hallway with my enemies in line. Yeah, I'm rolling from that bottom line. Let the bosses trade their kingdoms. I'll step out with my design. Folded in my coat. No one knows the last adjustment written in that final note. I rerouted one small river from their empire to the street. Left a path for younger wolves who might learn to move discreet. When this train hits smaller stations and the skyline thins to dark, I'll be just a man in silence with a different kind of mark. I'm leaving with my name still mine. Not a trophy on a table, not a rumor over wine. Yeah, I'm rolling past their crooked shine. If the city ever needs me, it'll call me on my terms, not by design. My name's still mine. Let the tracks erase my footsteps, but my code stays in the lines. to a corner booth with boots still clean. New leather jacket, eyes full of gasoline. You say you want respect, say you crave that mean. Say you wanna move in silence like the men off screen. I've burned through a dozen maps, chasing names and smoke. Drove 100 quiet miles off one low voice joke. Kept a motel key on a ring with no address. Closed a steel frame door on things you never second guess. Sat across from men who never looked me in the face. Paid and folded paper for a problem, not a place. You think it's all fat rolls, heavy watches, dark machines, but every favor's got a number hiding in between. You're staring at my knuckles like they're telling you a tale. You don't see the ones who vanished when the math went pale. These are the rules at exit 13, where the roadmen meet between the quiet and the mean. If you walk like a boss, you still bleed like a man. Every night, every handshake's got a hidden demand. You wanna move in the dark, keep your name clean. You better count the cost of every in-between scene. 'Cause the highway don't care what you think you've been. It just keeps the score at exit 13. There was one kid like you with a jaw set tight. Thought the whole board shifted anytime he bit right. We gave him a small run by the old truck gate, just to see if he could show up on time, show up straight. He started cutting corners, started talking too loud, let his anger do the dealing, tried to play to the crowd. One night the booth went empty, doorbell hit and rang. Only thing that stayed was his cap on a hanger's tank. This life isn't won by the loudest in the room. It's the man who reads the silence, feels the pressure bloom. You keep your table narrow, keep your promises in ink. Never let a shaking heartbeat show near where they think. If the game goes wrong, you leave before you see. No farewell speech, just a bell and a creak and a clean. These are the rules at exit 13, where the men with miles in their eyes stay lean. If you walk like a boss, you don't chase every shine. You let half the storms pass and you bide your time. You wanna
You're standing where I stood once, boots on wet concrete by the rail. Patrol car idling under steel, river sliding dark and pale. Your new bed's catching bridge light, still as clean as printed gold. Mine hangs heavy on this chain, edges dulled and running cold. Glove box yawns beside my knee, little creak when it lets go. That's where I drop this metal star when the real currents start to flow. Case file open on the dashboard, names in ink and names in red. You're reading what the law says, I'm reading what they really said. I've poured coffee in back rooms where the walls forgot they heard. Watch the glass slide down a table every time I bend a word. Seen a briefcase by the doorway, seen a nod down at the dock. Knew which ledger line was justice, knew which line was just a lock. You think bosses wear the suits, kids sit up high behind the glass, but half the time they're in a booth. Lettermen like me walk past. You can chase these boys in circles, stack the files against your chest, or learn which door they use at night when they want this town pressed. There's a line between the badge light and the things this river hides. There's another on your conscience when you take a different side. Every favor that you cash in, cause it's number in your bone. Every name you say by silence is another way you own. So I keep my badge in the glove box when the city starts to talk. I'm the law behind the curtain when the night goes off the clock. You can stand there in the floodlights, quoting every printed page. I'm the one they call at midnight when it's past the book and wage. You can swear you'll never bend, boy, stay as straight as steel can be. But this road runs through a glove box badge before it runs through men like me. In broken bands, your hand rests near your holster like you don't yet trust your hands. Close the file with one slow finger, let the paper catch its breath. Tell you which name's worth protecting, which will walk itself to death. I won't write it in your notebook, won't sign anything tonight. Just a tilt toward an old warehouse, just a warning who will bite. You can follow every arrow, you can listen when I steer, but the bill for what you skip now finds you later crystal clear. You think you're made of cleaner metal, think your edge is carved in stone. Give it 10 more shifts like this one, see what whispers hit your phone. When they offer you a shortcut that still leaves the worst men down, you'll start rounding little corners just to hold this breathing town. If you ever hide that badge face where the glove box latch can see, ask which side you're really holding, and which side is holding you and me. So I keep my badge in the glove box when the real calls start to come. I'm the line they step across when they can't send just anyone. You can shine that metal eye, I swear you'll never bend like me. But this bridge has watched the brightest lose the lines they swore they'd keep. If you walk away tonight and keep your name out of this spin, remember how a glove box badge can pull
pull you under or pull you in, or pull you in.
Ice bucket on the dresser, plastic cups half stacked. Bathroom fan keeps humming like it's holding something back. Motel key on the nightstand, tag reads 12:09. Thin curtain by the window, 'cause the highway in the line. Gloves folded in my duffel, clean shirt on the chair. Small bottle on the sink next to a stray dog hair. Phone face down, but the screen keeps breathing light. One soft buzz away from one more quiet night. I'm the name in the ledger that they never say out loud. I don't sit at a play, I don't smile for any crowd. I consent to beside the walls, feelings on a loop. When the story didn't end it, I'm the practical one. Mirror over chrome shows a man I recognize. Same steady hand, but something heavier behind the eyes. I'm the last light in room 209. When the damage is done and they're running out of time, I don't ask who started it, I just close the scene. Turn the volume all the way down, leave the surfaces clean. You can call me when the line between stories runs fine. I'll be standing in the doorway where the wrongs align. Yeah, I'm the quiet little answer at the edge of the crime. I'm the last light into night. Once there was a brother with my same slow walk, same habit with a matchstick, same low laugh, same talk. He took the faster money through the center of the mess, started leaving little traces like he wanted them to guess. One night came a knock with that same cheap sign, same burnt orange carpet, same weak hallway line. Only thing that changed was the name they didn't say, and the way the boss said fix it, then throw that key away. I'm not begging for redemption, I'm not writing any plea, but the face inside that mirror keeps on leveling with me. Says every time you do this, you redraw your own end. Every room you walk out of, you lose another friend. I'm the last light in room 209, where the stories get rewritten and the evidence goes blind. I don't wear a crown, I don't sign my name, but I choose what gets buried in this roadside frame. You can call me when the line between mercy and design needs a steady pair of hands and a quarter count of spine. Yeah, I'm the man they call when it's already crossed the line. I'm the last light
walls, empty chairs and stacked up crates. You can hear the front room calls. Glass ring on the table from a drink I didn't taste. Thin file with a rubber band, someone's life in that small space. You ask why a man like me keeps his jacket on indoors. I say it's easier to move when they call me to the door. I'm the hand that shuts the door. Last one standing on the threshold when they can't take anymore. I keep my face like nothing's wrong. Walk out slow and leave the silence where their shouting used to swore. Yeah, I'm the hand that shuts the door. And every lock I hear at midnight lays another brick on what I'm doing this for. Wipes down the counter like erasing what was said. I'm staring at his picture, one more name they won't have did. We grew up trading punches in a hallway full of noise. Learned to keep our voices level while we made our sharper choice. He went loud, he went too hungry, started drawing too much heat. Now they push this folder at me like it's just another street. I'm the hand that shuts the door when the shouting turns to panics and they can't control the score. I keep my coat and wear the blame. If I walk into your shadow, you don't come out quite the same. Yeah, I'm the hand that shuts the door. And every quiet job I finish pulls my name a little further from the shore. Don't look at me like I'm empty. I remember every face, every hallway bulb that flickered when I stepped into a place. I don't beg for any mercy, I don't drown in what I've done, but there's a line I drew inside me when it comes to certain ones. So I tell you, keep this bottle, keep the change and keep your eyes. If he walks in here tomorrow, you don't measure him in lies. You just tell him I've been busy, that I left before the band. If they ask you what I'm doing, say I'm working on my hands. 'Cause tonight I make a phone call, change the orders I ignore. Better I betray a system than my brother on that floor. I'm the hand that shuts the door, but I choose which doors I'm closing. I ain't just their quiet war. I keep my code and pay the price. If I turn it on the bosses, then I'll vanish from their sight. Yeah, I'm the hand that shuts the door. And if I walk into the darkness, I'll still stand behind the man I swore before.
standing here, looking down at the city streets below. I've made this place my own, but it's a cage I'll never show. I keep my hands clean, but the stains go deeper than the skin. I'm the one they call when the trouble's got nowhere to begin. I know you're walking in my shoes, but you don't see the cracks, the way they start to spread when you look back. We've been through thick and thin, you and me, we know the score. But there's a point you cross and you can't step back through that door. You think loyalty will save you, but it's just a game they play. The city don't care about promises, it takes what you don't say. You got your eyes on the prize, but you're looking at the wrong line. This life don't let you keep your soul, not for long, not this time. There's a shadow on the line and you're getting too close. You're playing with fire, but you don't see the smoke. You can't outrun the shadows on the line. You can walk with me, you can cross the line, but you'll be left with nothing but the weight you can't hide. And the city will take what's yours in time. You can't outrun the shadow on the line. I've seen men like you fall, chasing what they never earned. It's easy when the city offers, but it's the soul they always burn. I'm telling you now, while there's still time to turn it around, but I can't save you from the life you found. We both know the deal, we've always played it smooth, but you can't walk away without leaving something to lose. Every choice you make cuts a little deeper inside, and the price is something you can never outrun or hide. You can't outrun the shadows on the line. You can walk with me, you can cross the line, but you'll be left with nothing but the weight you can't hide. And the city will take what's yours in time. You can't outrun the shadows on the line.
Slim halo on a chessboard of old unpaid mistakes. Open ledger on the mahogany, every line a quiet state. City lights beneath a window look like numbers on a screen. Every tower, every back room, every favor tucked between. Safe door waiting in the corner, meadow breathing in the dark. Phone face down beside the ink pen, silent, heavy like a mob. But I just move through rows and columns while the clock hands barely crawl, shifting men like little figures till the sum's number all. You came up in my periphery, sharp suit, hunger in your eyes, watching doors and elevator glass, rehearsing how you rise. You like how all the talking stops when I walk into the room, how a single lifted eyebrow feels like moving someone's doom. You think numbers are protection, that the books will keep you clean, that if you don't touch the pavement, you won't wear what it has seen. But the ink that fills these pages doesn't ever really dry. Every digit is a fingerprint on someone's alibi. In this life, the real decisions never happen with a shout. They're the names you cross in silence and the debts you never count. You don't need a raised right hand to put a man outside the light. All it takes is one small entry made alone at night. I'm the keeper of the ledger in the dark, where the city hides its choices line by line. From this quiet leather chair I draw the mark between who gets left outside and who looks fine. You see power in the figures on the page. I see ghosts behind each careful little mark. You want in, but you don't understand the ways of the keeper of the ledger in the dark. Backroom table after closing, water rings and coffee stains, paper contracts on the surface, simple lines that shift the chains. You sit close and watch me underline a single steady clause. You don't hear the distant engine hum below the concrete floors. Elevator doors slide open, someone leaves without a sound. All they earn is one more chance to keep their name above the ground. You lean in and ask me softly how a man can own the night. I just tap the open pages where I buried half the fire. Hear me now, before you sign your number on this hidden spine. Once you're written in this column, all your roads bend back to mine. Every whisper, every favor, every quiet step you take adds another shade of zero to a bill you'll never break. You think walking in the shadows means you'll never leave a trace, but the ledger always keeps what you believed it could erase. his pens draw borders you can't see. From this quiet leather chair I set the mark on the lives that look like numbers next to me. You see power in the way I rule the chart. I see doors that only close and never part. Walk away before you trade your beating heart for the keeper of the ledger in the dark.
Train doors is, I take the narrow aisle slow. Suitcase by my boot, one jacket, one shadow in tow. Compartment light flickers, paint chipped on the floor. Leather seats remember men like me in 1,000 quiet wars. Got a folded ticket and a ledger on my knee, full of numbers, little ghosts that still know me. The city fades to darks beyond the rattling glass. Every mile I roll away is another line of the past. By hand, balancing favors, quiet debts, cash no one could understand. You watch the doors, I watch the lines not to cross. Two young men counting other people's loss. We signed our marks in the margin, just a streak of black. Swore we'd never sell each other out, never turn our backs. But pressure makes hairline cracks in the strongest steel. You start counting up the nights and wonder what is real. Now the hallway hums, and I hear your voice once more, asking if I'd ever leave you standing at that door. I'm the man with the ledger on track 4. Every page is a price that I chose to answer for. I don't run, I just change what I'm willing to fight for. Leave like a gentleman, not crawling on the floor. If I vanish from your table, from your corridor, I still walk with my code, with this last ledger on track 4. Tonight in the back room, you were sharper than the knives. Saw the totals in your stare, all the sliding alibis. You touched one name I could never let you touch twice. On page 17, wrapped in one old sacrifice. So I closed that folder, locked the cabinet slow. Told you half-true stories you didn't need to know. Left the key on the desk, left the engine on low.
I'm the man with the last ledger on track 4. Every page is a scar that I choose to answer for. I don't beg, I don't break, I just close one old war. Leave with my backbone straight, not crawling on the floor. If this train never brings me back to your door, I still live by our code with this last ledger on track 4. Last ring on the counter, where I left my last drink. Back door of the bar side shut with a tired little clink. Neon hum in the alley paints my shadow on the wall. Boots on cold concrete, footsteps counting every call. Unmarked in the corner, engine ticking in the dark. Bad sleeps in the glove box, steel rides in the dash by heart. Case file on the front seat, corner's been worn. Half the notes are ink, half the notes are sworn. Shake hands with captains in the morning by the stairs. Talk about procedure like I still believe it cares. Night shift holds a rule book with a second set of keys. Some locks turn smoother if you bend the right degrees. I've warned a few good devils when the sirens should have rolled. Let away itself streetlight grid below me, like a breathing command. I remember one young rookie with his chin up too high, talking clean about clear lines, about never living a lie. I steered him off a bust that was never meant to break. Told him, sit this one out, kid, for your family's sake. He thanked me in the stairwell like I'd done him something right. Never knew which side of town I pulled him from that night. I'm not here to play the martyr, I'm not begging for a sign. Leaning in the stairwell where the exits cross the line. If the street pulls harder, if the station pulls me back, I'll be standing in the middle, choosing which one I'll let crack. I'm the badge in the glove box of this town, where the good men bend and the hard ones drown. You can dress it in a uniform or dress it in a suit. It's the same slow step when you start to cut the truth. I don't need a headline, I don't need renown, I just live with what I carry when the lights go down. Yeah, the city tastes my blood, and still it keeps me around. I'm the badge in the glove box of this town.
The room's too quiet, but the world's too loud. A flickering sign makes shadows on the ground. There's a letter on the table, but I'll never send it through. I've got nothing left to say, nothing left to prove. Keys in my pocket and the road's calling me again. A life I thought I left keeps dragging me in. I've been here before, seen this empty room too long. I can't keep running, but I've never felt so wrong. That old diner down the street still serves the same old brew. Truckers telling stories, but they never tell the truth. You said I could be different. You said I could change, but every time I try, I just slip back into the same. The ghosts of the road still whisper my name, and no matter how fast I run, they're never quite the same. I don't wanna hurt you, but I'm hurting too. The hardest part is knowing I'm not the man I promised you. I lock the door, but the past keeps breaking through. The miles are waiting, but I don't know what to do. You were my anchor, but this life's too far gone. I thought I could leave it all behind, but I was wrong. Ghosts of the road keep calling me back, chasing down every mistake I never lacked. I thought I could leave it all, but it's still here. These ghosts, these roads, they're all I fear. I'm walking away, but it won't set me free. You'll always be the one that stays with me. I see your face every time I close my eyes, but the road keeps calling, and I can't deny. I wish I could stay, wish I could be the man you need, but I can't let go of this life that won't let me breathe. The keys on the counter, the room left cold. I'm leaving you behind, but I'm getting old. The engine's running, but my heart is still. I don't know how to walk away, but I know I will. The road's never quiet, the wind never sleeps, but I've got a promise to keep. Maybe someday we'll meet again, but for now I'm just another ghost in the wind. Ghosts of the road keep calling me back, chasing down every mistake I never lacked. I thought I could leave it all, but it's still here. These ghosts, these roads, they're all I fear. I'm walking away, but it won't set me free. You'll always be the one that stays with me. Ghosts of the road, ghosts of the road, they'll always keep calling, they'll never let me go. medicine hung in a narrow steel hall, suitcase rattling in the overhead crawl. Night train breathing like a slow tired beast, window full of fields where the city has seats. Paper cup coffee on the fold down stand, ticket in my pocket, cold print in my hand. Boots by the doorway, steady on the floor. I locked one eye when I closed that door. You had kitchen in the soft lamplight, bare feet moving through a small safe night. Notes on the table that I never explained, cash in a drawer from a life you never named. I spend my evenings in those high dark rooms, counting cold numbers under low hung moons. You asked me once, will this ever be done? I kissed your forehead and I lied with a gun. Now the tracks beat time on the bones of this land. I'm weighing your heart in the palm of my hand. On this night train, out of the game, I don't run, I step out of the flame. I'm not hiding, I decide when I'm gone. Leave like a gentleman, jacket still on. You'll wake up safe with the keys and the dawn. I take the shadows so you don't wear them long. On this night train, out of the game, I keep my code and let go of my name. Doorway mirror shows a scar and a tie, face of a man who can't fake his own eyes. Phone in my pocket, no messages sent. Every unsaid word is a signed consent. There's a worn brown folder in my leather case, deals in ledgers I erased without a trace. I slide it quiet underneath my seat, let the rails decide who feels that heat. I could have stayed, kept the glass in the view, played the cold statue while it poisoned you. But a man's real crown is the line he draws, not the suits, not the rumors, not the applause. On this night train, out of the game, I don't beg, I just loosen the chain. I'm not fleeing, I decide when I'm gone. Walk my own exile with a straight spine on. You'll pour your coffee, never know the half. I'll fade to rumor on a distant track. On this night train, out of the game, I keep my soul and I forfeit the fame. Overhead light hums in this narrow room, suit jacket folded on the luggage boom.
ticket in my pocket with a midnight date. Boots on metal floor, keeping time with fate. Window shows warehouses fading in lines. Old loading cranes like crooked signs. I lean back slow, feel the carriage sway. Tell the city softly I'm on my way. I walked your alleys where the air ran thin. Boss office doors where the deals came in. Sat in leather chairs with my back to the wall. Heard quiet yeses and the wrong men fall. You carved my name into steel and glass. Fed me good money for a dirty past. Now the platform slides by pale and warm. Vending lights flicker on a place I've outgrown. You built me hard, you taught me rules, how to stand stone still while they play the fools. I'm the last train leaving this life tonight, rolling out calm while your towers lose sight. You don't own my soul, though you mark my skin. I carry your ghost, but I won't sink in. I move like a legend you can't rewrite. Cold in my chest and my grip still tight. I'm the last train leaving this life tonight. You raised up a wolf who chose his own flight. Suitcase waiting by the sliding door. Handle worn smooth from the nights before. Phone face down with the signal killed. No more late calls when the air turns chilled out. I fold one letter and I tuck it away. No name on the front, just a clean off grave. Some young hand finds it years from now. He'll read one man's way of taking a bow. You built me sharp, you charged your due, but I walk this aisle with a different view. I'm the last train leaving this life tonight, rolling out calm while your towers lose sight. You don't own my soul, though you mark my skin. I carry your ghost, but I won't sink in. I move like a legend you can't rewrite. Cold in my chest and my grip still tight. I'm the last train leaving this life tonight. You raised up a wolf who chose his own flight. If I stay one more season, you will take my nerve, turn my steady hand to a line that curves. So I cash in my favors, leave the board half played. Let the pieces freeze where the deals were made. I won't beg you mercy, won't curse your name.
We both know the cost of the long night's game. I'm the last train leaving this life tonight, stealing my voice as your skyline shrinks wide. You don't own my breath or the road I choose. I paid for my freedom with the things I lose. I move like a story whispered low at night about a man who left while his stance stayed right. I'm the last train leaving this life tonight. City in my blood, but my hands turn bright. Kill it slow, let the dark roll in while the axles glow. I close my eyes, feel the engine pull strong. Still the same man, just changing the song. Blinds half open on a glass wall view. Contract sleeping in a photo mark. Cufflinks shining on a dark wood desk. Red light blinking where the cameras rest. Let a key card by the silent phone. You're in my shirt, but I'm here alone. You trace my name in the dust on the frame. Ask if I ever get tired of the game. I keep my coat above the city lights, stealing my voice while my heart stays quiet. Hands look clean, but they hold this town. Every quiet nod, every favor going round. You love the man when the tie comes off at night, but you lay with the king who can't drop the fight. I keep my coat above the city lights. If I fall from here, we both lose this height. Chessboard waiting by the window side. Couple pieces down from the last long ride. You pour strong coffee into one clear glass. Say we could just leave my tone low. Girl, this life don't stop just because I say so. I keep my coat above the city light, signed too deep in every silent ride. Walls made of glass but the roots go deep, promises buried where the ledgers sleep. You love the man when he's holding you so tight, but you're wrapped in arms that still guard the night. I keep my coat above the city lights. I can't walk you out without turning off the light. If I drop these walls, they don't fall on me alone. They'll fall on those whose names you've never known. There's boys in suits who learn to stand from me. They choke on smoke if I tried to break free. I won't beg you to stay, I won't ask you to run. I just lay out the weight of what's been done. You deserve more air than this tower can give, but I only know one ruthless way to live. I keep my coat above the city lights, calm on the surface, all the pressure inside. If you choose that door, I won't pull you back in. You walk out clean while I walk with my sins. I'll be the shadow in your memory at night. Cuffs on the desk, boots pacing out of sight. I keep my coat above the city lights, still a gentleman villain holding in his line tight. Blinds roll down, I kill the overhead glow. Finger on the glass, watch the streets below. You close the latch on your suitcase in my mind. I turn to the room and leave the rest behind.
The last cold hand on the scene, erasing traces for bosses and a reckless partner focused on code, power and the price it quietly pays. No real cities or brands mentioned. While I step behind it, while I kept a ledger and erased your plan. Now I'm out here with the weight of your night, talking to the water, 'cause it don't need light. Under the bridge, we disappear. The last cold hand that keeps you clear. They leave them this,
out clean. From motel corridors to the boss's screen. Tonight I leave one glove on your office chair, so you remember who keeps you there. I've boxed up nights you will never see, folded your trouble and dropped in the sea. But my own reflection doesn't wash out clean. It sits in the glass like a witness unseen. Under the bridge we disappeared, on the quiet as they call when it's near. You raise your glass in a high floor room, while I shake hands with the river and the gloom. I walk that edge where the street lights fade, praying in silence for the moves we made. Under the bridge we disappear. You stay the legend, I stay the insecure. Under the bridge, under the bridge, 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 empty stools in a closing jar. Glass in my hand with the ice have melted. Tie one notch down, collar still belted. Back room door with a flickering light. Lock turned twice on the trouble tonight. Bartender wiping like he did not see. Says you look tired, I say that's just me. You always ring when the clock hits wrong. Name on my screen when the nights drag long. Voice on the line saying, brother, don't ask. Just a cracked up plea wrapped in a task. I drive in quiet with the dash lights low. Folder on the seat, names in a row. You spill a story with that guilty tone.
keys I hold. Every quiet turn writes another code. I'm the man you call too late when the line's been crossed and you feel that way. I don't judge, but I don't forget. I just make it clean on a private debt. I'm moving silence through your worst mistakes. Put your chaos down and erase the trace. I'm the man you call too late, wearing calm like armor at your lock gate. Briefcase snaps with a soft steel clip. Ink on my hands that will never stick. Shadow on the wall looks tall and thin. Follows every move like a second skin. Your jacket hanging on a crooked chair. Smell of old trouble still in the air. I wipe one fingerprint off the frame, slide the backroom key where it hides my name. I could walk out, let you drown in your mess, let the story end without my address. But there's something wild in the way I stare, to keep the stain off another man's hand. I'm the man you call too late when the line's gone red and you feel that way. I don't preach and I don't explain. I just close the book and absorb the strain. You go home shaking, thinking you're set straight. I stay with the echoes and the shifting slate. I'm the man you call too late, cold and control at your last ditch gate.
Past closing time on the 32nd floor. Lamplight spills in circles on the marble by the door. There's a contract folder open, silver pen gone cold, key card by a briefcase chair. City window stretching out like a circuit in the air. And I've got your last message glowing soft across my phone. Every line a steady question if I'll ever come back home. I learned how to move favors without leaving any trace. Change a man's whole future with a handshake in this place. On the surface I'm respectable, my ledger clean and straight. Underneath the second column pays to tilt a little face. I sit with lawyers, bankers, men who never say my name. But when something must be settled, they all end up at my lane. I keep my voice low, keep my fingerprints off every move. Power's just a language and I speak it smooth and smooth. You were the only one who ever took that leather seat, asking what was under all this polish and this heat. I'm the name on the door at the end of the hall, where the rich shake hands and the guilty call. You love the man, but you can't love this war, so I'll leave you the sunrise and close this door. I'm the gentleman ghost in a tower of glass, with a steel-cut code that I won't let pass. You wanted my heart, but it's wide to this floor. I'm the name on the door, choosing more than before. I remember you barefoot in that kitchen by the sink, laughing at my cufflinks while you poured another drink. You said all this reputation, all this power that you chase, what's it really buying when you're never in one place? I kissed your forehead lightly, you said it's just the way it is. Promised you a weekend that I never got to give. Now there's just an empty glass and your note in my drawer, folded like a boarding pass I won't redeem anymore. This life is a long corridor with portraits down the side, partners, rivals, silent debts, names that never really die. I've watched quiet men go missing when they showed a tender scene. If they ever saw you clearly, you'd be leverage in their scheme. So I'll be the one that leaves, I'll be the one that's cold. Better you remember me as distant than as bought or sold. I'm the name on the door at the end of the hall, where the strong make deals and the weak still crawl. You love the man, but not what he stands for, so I'll leave you to quiet and guard this door. I'm a shadow in glass in a tailored disguise, with a hardline code they can't monetize. You wanted my hands, but they're sworn to this floor. I'm the name on the door, and I'll carry that more. lights flicker on the platform. The train's about to leave. I got a suitcase in my hand, but there's something I can't leave. The sound of the engine hums, but it feels like I'm standing still. I made my choice, but I don't know if it's one I can fill. I hear your voice in my head, but I can't bring myself to say goodbye. The city's waiting for me, but my heart's still caught in your eyes. I left so much behind me, but I never wanted to leave you. The nights we spent together, all those things I never knew. I see your face in every shadow, feel your touch in every dream. But the life I chose for myself is too loud for love to scream. I know this train's the end of something, but I don't know starts. The only thing I know for sure is you got a piece of my heart. Maybe I'm running from myself, or maybe it's the other way around. I can't keep looking back at what's gone, but it's the only thing I found. Every step I take, I hear your name calling through the noise. But I'm leaving it all behind now, leaving behind all the joys. Last call before the night, the train's pulling away. I can't stay here any longer, though it's hard to walk away. The city's never been kind, and I've made too many mistakes, but leaving you behind tonight is the hardest choice I'll ever make. Feel the wind on my face, the sound of the train's cold breath. I've gotta go, but it feels like I'm walking towards my death. You'll never know what I've been carrying, what I've kept inside. But I hope you find a way to heal. I hope you don't have to hide. The doors are closing now, the platform's all but gone, and I know this is the last time I'll ever hear your song. Forget you, even though I have to leave. Every night I'll carry you with me, but I can't let myself grieve. Maybe I'll come back someday, or maybe I'll just fade away. But tonight
this is the end, the price I have to pay. Last call before the night, the train's pulling away. I can't stay here any longer, though it's hard to walk away. The city's never been kind, and I've made too many mistakes, but leaving you behind tonight is the hardest choice I'll ever make. There's a name on this door, carved in brushed steel. Big glass walls, city lights, everything looks unreal. You're standing by the bookshelf, coat still on your arm, eyes full of hunger, thinking power means charm. On his desk there's a chessboard, king laid on his side, a cold cup of coffee, folders stacked like a tide. One leather chair waiting, back high like a throne. You say you want my place, kid, you want it as your own. I started in the hallway, counting bills in the dark, carrying briefcases, learning when not to talk. Kept my hands off the spotlight, eyes on the floor, till they trusted me to balance every door. I traded sleep for favors, traded nights for control. Every yes I signed cut lines into my soul. You see suits and soft carpets, polished marble glare. I see faces that don't visit, 'cause they know who put me there. Think it's all just respecting clean lines in your head. You don't see what gets buried underneath this chair. I'm a man who paid the price of this chair. Every quiet little knob put another weight there. You want this view, kid, better know what you declare. Power ain't free and this seat won't spare. I keep my back straight, I don't bargain with fear. I live with my code, I paid the price of this chair. One night in the back room, just a lamp and a file. Two brothers at my table, same blood, different style. One had the brains, one wore steel on his side. Both of them swore I was the one they'd abide. But the numbers showed trouble like a shadow on the floor. One name had to vanish so the rest could endure. I signed off on silence, closed the folder with my ring, rode up to this office, heard the elevator sing. some promised land. You don't feel how cold it gets when it's all in your hands. If you sit where I'm sitting, there's no one left to blame. You sleep with your choices, you wake up with your name. I'm the man who paid the price of this chair. Every contract on this wood left another mark there. You want this desk, kid, and the power in the air. This room shines golden, but it strips you bare. I keep my back straight, I don't lean into prayer. I walk with my code, I paid the price of this chair. Ledger on the hood of a blacked out car, under sodium lamps by a quiet dark bar. Figures in the margins, arrows through the names. Tonight I'm just adjusting what belongs to which of our games. Boots on the gravel, cold wind off the tide. Driver watches mirrors, keeps the engine in a glide. Phone hums once in the inside, fold of my coat. One tap and half this district's on a different note. Elevator glass shows the city like a chart. Blocks and bridges beating like the chambers of a heart. I don't need a crown to know exactly what we own. I place pieces on the board with a number and a tone. Men with heavy watches wait for me to nod. Think they're buying muscle while they're praying to a god. Door slides open to a room of quiet gold. Boss stays in the corner, but it's my voice that gets him sold. Every street light is a digit, every alley is a line, and a river holds the overflow when we press too close to find. I'm the silent shareholder of this city in the dark. I don't need a throne, I just move the mark. If you feel the ground shift when the deals go through, that's my hand on the ledger, not a face you knew. I'm the quiet in the doorway when the chaos falls apart, keeping pressure on the balance with a cold, slow heart. Yeah, this city gets my secrets and my sleepless equity. I'm the silent shareholder and it's taking shares of me. Old bridge still humming under worn-out souls. Water carrying rumors where the old pipeline rolls. I've walked this span at midnight, sunrise closing bells. Heard the kind of stories no confession ever tells. Suit coat open, tie loose, collar bare. Street below is humming with a life that doesn't care. I light a line of thought and let it smolder in my head, counting every missing name we traded for the bread. I'm not asking for a verdict, I'm not turning in my key. has a tab with me. You can own a slice of power, stack your quiet gain, but you pay it out in echoes and who won't say your name. I'm the silent shareholder of this city after hours, where the docks and the glass rooms trade their powers. If you feel the ground tilt when the numbers turn, that's my pen on the paper, that's my calm, slow burn. I'm the ghost on the staircase that you never really see, keeping balance for a kingdom that could swallow me. Yeah, this city gets my secrets and my sleepless equity. I'm the silent shareholder and it's cashing in on me. The platform, the night's too quiet, train's about to pull away. I watch the city bleed into the shadows, slipping past my eyes, fading gray. I've been here before, but never like this, running from the life I've made. The deals are done, the money's counted, but the price is all I paid. The city gave me everything, fed my hunger with the streets, taught me how to take the good and bad, how to play the game and cheat. But now it's just a blur behind me as the train begins to hum. It's got its claws in my rear view, but I'm leaving, I'm finally done. Thought I could walk away, step off the throne, let it all go. But the city never lets you leave, it follows wherever you go. I hear its whispers on the wind, see its ghosts in every face. It took my soul but gave me power, and now I'm trying to erase. I spent my years climbing high, reaching places that felt cold. I played the game, thought I was winning, but the truth is getting old. Every step took something from me, something I'll never regain. Now I'm sitting on this train, trying to outrun the pain. The city's always been alive, pulsing under my skin. Now I'm running, but I feel it, every mile's pulling me in. It gave me everything I wanted, but left me hollow inside. Now I'm chasing the horizon, running from the lies. Last call for a ghost, the city's grip is slipping away. I've been a king in the shadows, but the throne's starting to decay. I'm riding out of the darkness, leaving everything behind. Last call for a ghost. I'm walking out of my mind. The city taught me its lessons. Now I'm not sure where to begin. I thought I could play its game, thought I could control the fall. But now I'm walking out alone, with nothing left but this call. So I'll leave the lights behind me, let the shadows take the lead. I'll leave the ghosts and the echoes, walking free of what I need. But the city's never quiet, it never stops, it never sleeps. And no matter where I run, I'll always hear its heartbeat deep. I've been here before, seen it all, seen the way it eats you whole. But tonight I'm leaving, tonight I'm taking back control. I'll trade the streets for silence, the noise for peace of mind. But the city, she'll keep calling, she'll be waiting just behind. Last call for a ghost. The city's grip is slipping away. I've been a king in the shadows, but the throne's starting to decay. I'm riding out of the darkness, leaving everything behind. Last call for a ghost. I'm walking out